hurt you last night. However, I think that the whole reason why I brought you here is really just an interest in disguise, I think. I think that it was. And I listened to your new song that you came out with, and it just was not. I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it. Because it was a pop song that you did, and I'm just not a fan of your interest in your type of music. But I also want you to realize that, this is not a place for putting on soap operas if you just want to have a conversation with somebody. I don't go to the city streets and I don't see somebody sitting on the curb and I just randomly pick them out and say, oh, you're invited to the meeting, that sits there and, is a beggar that sits with his, his hat and his bag with his instrument trying to, make money through entertainment, or has this little clan of people in a truck that have songs that, are not in my area of interest, and somebody who was underwhelming with the songs and played in a little kid hero space adventure movie. You came here because of Hollywood Heartbreak, because of that one song that you did, and because of the charm that is still kind of borderline in Libra, and also, most importantly, just that magic. When I said I want you to mold into a person, I wasn't trying to say mold, change into somebody else, and I think that that's how you were taking it. Mold into just a more refined version of yourself is really what I was saying, because I wouldn't ask you to change anything. Aspects of what you do, I'm not a fan of. So, that's something that I want to talk to you about. However, I do not appreciate anybody who goes behind my back. It's only respectful to ask permission before going in using somebody's office space as a recording studio. I have multiple, office areas in this house. And that's something that I was offended by. The other thing that I was offended by is for myself and my other guests to hear things that were not clean. And that that's wrong. That swearing and cursing and, that kind of, content, is kind of against just the policy here. So, that's just what I wanted to talk to you about. And I can already see that you have your coat and things on, so hopefully we can start a new relationship, and we'll not have any more altercations. So that's kind of how it's going to be, and maybe the interest of that is going to be regained. Maybe I need to watch a couple of things here and there, but I really hope that you will continue to stay here. especially for the Day of the Dead, fiesta coming up. That'll be really fun. So, that's just all that I really have. You know, for some reason, I feel that kind of resistance and annoyance toward that kind of area of sympathy. I just don't know what it is, but anyway. Let's go outside. They're probably all waiting for us to get out here, so. Okay, everybody. Now, I was having a conversation with somebody, so okay. Now, you're going to be going around the yard, only this yard, because I think it's a little bit embarrassing to go to the front yard. Look for an observation, anything using elements of poetry, maybe something emotional that really stands out to you as something that is unusual that some might not see. Now remember that because it's Scorpio season, it's all about looking under the surface of things, looking deep into things. So have that in mind when you're going around looking at things, okay? Now, I'm going to be inside, okay? I'm going to be waiting, and whenever you've found something, then you can come back in, okay? And I might give you a couple ideas if you're struggling to come up with something. But other than that, that's my spiel. So everybody can get to that. Okay, everybody. Now, before we begin doing what we need to do, I'm going to let you talk about Sun and Scorpio Moon in Pisces for us. So, you're going to do that, okay? And then we're going to be starting. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So that is a wrap, as they say. They say that's a wrap. So now, I think that a very, very good idea for the both of you is finding an opportunity to connect with one another again. So you can go out into maybe that sitting room and talk about things. So you do that.